Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hilfsreich, Defender of the Fatherland. But over here, it's an exciting 1 versus 1 on a Langraskaya here between in the south. Aimstrong fighting here for the British, for the Commonwealth, the 11th Armoured Division, going up against Symbiosis, fighting for the Wehrmacht, for the Reich, fighting here for the 12th SS Panzer Division. And we've got here Commando, Royal Artillery and Royal Engineers available for Aimstrong versus Symbiosis, Mechanized Assault, Spearhead and Mobile Defense. Bulletins are a bit of infantry, machine guns, anti-tank guns, some Tiger tanks as well. Going points there with the Dog Pioneers, so that's obviously Symbiosis aims to sort of grab a lot more territory than his British opponent. Of course, that sense that is where you could sort of initially get a bit of a sort of drop there, if you're willing to push that way. But of course you can risk, of course, having a harder time defending territory in some senses versus the British. So of course that is something to keep in mind as well. But there we go, quick bit of shooting there, going for munitions and fuel. But over here we got him pushing ahead aggressively for Aimstrong here, sort of trying to disrupt Symbiosis opening here. A bit risky though. I mean, one wrong move here could spell a lot of doom there for Aimstrong's men in there. Of course, have to see how it works out. We got an additional section running up the support already. Mikas on the way, but clearly it looks like he's sort of trying to sort of force Symbiosis off from his territory initially in the opening moments, rather than trying to gain territory of his own. So this is a very aggressive opening from the British. Making good use of the buildings. So had Symbiosis been able to occupy this building, Aimstrong might not quite have the sort of leverage he has, which he currently has here. Grabbing the fuel point there, but already got the fuel munitions being lost. They're slowly Grenadiers fighting here versus the two sections, quickly falling back. But note here, he's still hanging back. He's probably trying to sort of bait out the other section, and then sort of quick rush back. There we go. Quickly catching the intersection out in the open, getting some free shots as they then pull back, while they're also exposed out in the open. Doesn't quite get a kill in there, but still does some damage. Second Grenadiers there. Pioneers, there we go, shifting towards the west, grabbing territory here, far away from where Aimstrong's main forces so far aimed, and we got a Vickers moving up here, so Aimstrong basically going all in within the opening minutes of the match, sort of basically pushing against Symbiosis on what is supposed to essentially be the Wehrmacht sort of safe territory, or at least the northern player's safe territory. So that is again very aggressive from Aimstrong with a faction which has a hard time actually being aggressive, and it certainly helped a bit here by the fact that there's only infantry from Symbiosis. There's no support weapons, no MP-42s, no mortars, no nothing, which could perhaps have caught some of Aimstrong's troops in a bit of a nasty position here. We also got some healing up then. Of course, no, he's not lost a section. We can then quickly pull it back, heal up, and then push back in the fight here without even having to pull back for reinforcements. Got here for the cut-off point. The problem is there's just nothing to cut off for Symbiosis here. Aha, look at this, Heinz! We are cutting them off. Yeah, but I don't think they're actually cutting off anything. Shut up. I want a medal for this. Sniper on the way there for Symbiosis, of course, going to try and bleed out, but of course Aimstrong has already taken the head here, taking advantage of things. At least he feels he's making progress, and going for a sniper of his own. So this is definitely getting rather interesting. Pushing here much harder now for the west, basically getting right. I can't immediately deal with Aimstrong here because he's already getting dug in, prepared, and so on. So what does Symbiosis do? Moves around it and deals with the rest of that, which is actually quite open there, of course. I mean, even as Aimstrong has been aggressive, he can't hold a lot of territory unless Symbiosis does something very, very terribly wrong. So in that regard, Symbiosis here makes the proper strategic decision, basically sort of decides not to push it too hard, and instead sort of go for everything else, ensuring he doesn't suffer too much resources there, instead of just trying to sort of push away Aimstrong from here and bleed out in the process. So I think that is the right decision right there by Symbiosis, going for there. Aimstrong is already to push out a bit there, but now of course he's going to be punished a bit harder. His forces are now spread out, and of course there's also a sniper here to hurt him, though of course Aimstrong does have his own little sniper man running around there with a Boys 80 rifle. Sappers on the way as well here for Aimstrong. What will Symbiosis do next? He's taking up here, so 2 Grenadiers, 2 Pioneers and a Sniper. Rather lightish tier 1 there from Symbiosis, though of course, I mean, Aimstrong's tier 1 isn't exactly heavy either. Section be caught here, Pioneers flanking with a flamming rifle, Grenadiers setting up position in his building, and the lights ensuring there's nowhere that Aimstrong can really hide. But there we go, British Sniper gets over, got hit there on the Pioneers. Bursting helmets brain like a melon. Followed up there with Gordita. So of course already here Aimstrong has revealed his own sniper. Of course he's not quite aware that Symbiosis has a sniper of his own yet. Oh, never mind, there we go. I think in this case he'll try and protect himself versus flank. There's the Vickers setting up here to deal with the troops there. Good work by Aimstrong. Also forced Symbiosis there to reel his hand with perhaps his bigger troubles. So, and we got an additional sapper team now like Aimstrong. He's quicker than hitting the field there with sort of the cheaper sappers there compared to the infantry section, allowing sort of more aggressive control the map. Sort of push against the Vickers, almost wiped out if you can get the Vickers. Oh, there we go. Will he grab it? Yes. Now that's going to hurt Aimstrong a bit there. That's also going to help Symbiosis control the map. So that's definitely nice for him. In this case, Aimstrong might have pushed a bit too far there, got punished for it, but oh well, he's then pushing against the territories here, where of course he now pushed away Symbiosis. And we got a doctrinal choice here. Symbiosis goes for Spearhead. Perhaps worrying here that Aimstrong might aim for an emplacement later on. Of course, the mortar half-sector and the incendiary rounds can sort of help a bit with that intersection flanking in there. Telemine's being set up here. Already Symbiosis also worrying about British vehicles. Perhaps a universal carrier or an AEC or maybe a rushed out tank. Either way, Telemine's being prepared. 2-2 on the way here though, like to punch a Spearwagen. I mean versus Sniper, that's going to be a good choice, so otherwise part of me figure maybe some Panzer is help here versus all the British infantry, who are themselves also busy laying down mines. Pioneers rushing up there. A lot of aggressive movement here from the two sides. Being about Sniper getting off a hit there. Alright, no, he did not. Cheat. British Sniper there creeping about looking for some easy targets. Of course he knows where the German Sniper is, so he knows he can also shoot away safely there without having anything to worry about. Pioneers need to get away. We've got the Vickers sitting up there. 2-2 rolling a hit there. Needs to be careful there, but in the end, if we catch the British Sniper, he should have a good chance. Of course, he does have the 50% accuracy bonus versus Snipers there with his 2-2-2, which makes it very good for hunting down Snipers and ending their miserable little lives. There's a lot of action here, a lot of aggression, a lot of sort of pushing back and forth, flanking, harassment, you name it. Setting up positions there, grabbing territory, trying to get back there. Aimstrong having a slight resource advantage there. And we got there an anti-tank on our way, the 6-pounder gun, 2-2 there versus the infantry section.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
And going for the fuel point over there as well. Good work, good work. Sappers taking up there tonight to the Germans, but also maybe sort of surprised them up close. Bit shooting there. 6-pounder ready for Aimstrong, was yet to choose a doctrine. Yeah, British Snipers taking a route here with the Sappers leading the way, and good rifle there gets hit off. Leaves the section there not quite feeling as happy. Sappers moving about there, we got the 2-2 moving, got Sniper covering it all, in case the British Sniper decides to perhaps poke his head out a bit too far. In which case a German Sniper might be able to rectify that problem on a more permanent basis. Further push up the left flank, noting here that Aimstrong, he's not just, pushing at one spot, he's sort of, trying to aggressively hit Symbiosis in many places as possible, keeping sort of running about them, not entirely sure what to sort of react to. Of course, in that sense, the double sappers also make sense, because when they're cheaper troops, they sort of just hit the field with, allowing sort of again sort of push map control. It's very nicely reacted. There we go, forcing them to set up the 2-2-2 there. We got a section here hanging about, grabbing points there, field reconnected there. Sniper hanging about here, section moving up, grabbing territory. And there you go, got the section hanging about here, tying up some of Symbiosis' troops so he can't just move ahead. Or maybe Aimstrong's got some other plan, or he's just sort of, well, I don't know really. I mean, that's really the only way I can sort of see this making sense. He's basically trying to force Symbiosis to get more troops here at his rear lines. Though, of course, at the same time, he can risk, losing the unit if he's not careful. But there you go, pulls it back. And we got additional Grenadiers here for Symbiosis. No attempt to say some Panzer Grenadier instead. I think he should have gone for those, but oh well. Also looks like we got a third section up here, so Aimstrong's really beginning to hit the field with further infantry. Now again, he's sort of pushing more aggressively for map control. Sandbags being prepared there. Vickers hanging about there. Helmut wondering, when some Tommies are going to come his way, and there we go. Opening up there with the Vickers machine gun. And suppressing those British bastards. Section holding up there, Grenadiers in positions, and again pushing for the fuel point. Again, very aggressive, neither sort of really trying to concentrate forces too much in one place. And there we go, 6-pounder gun with sniper fire there, but there we go! Roots themselves right in front of the German sniper, and Symbiosis was able to kill that bastard. Getting a bit of vengeance there for those souls lost. Also gives his sniper more free range. But we see how Aimstrong's actually very quick to replace his own sniper here. No hesitation there from Aimstrong, not even a second. Quickly gets up another sniper here. And Sappers are running straight to the Pioneers, flamethrowers. Need to be careful there. Taking some damage, MP40, Sten guns, and of course a Flammenwerfer. A nasty little combo here. And there we go, Pioneers were ultimately overwhelmed, though it was a bit close there, I'd say.
marksman trained in
No
awaiting
tag
a
up here
target.
from Symbiosis as of yet. He's got a bit of manpower there again. You could also try for double scout cars, but apart from really actually some Panzer's Grenadiers, you need something to sort of really push back with against Aimstrong with. There's their Sturmgewehrs. And more mines being laid down there. Good work. Good arbeit. And we have mines here and here. Quite a few mines are laid down by Aimstrong. Not bad, not bad. There goes section for the sappers pushing ahead against the Grenadiers. That machine gun firing away there. The MD-42. Designed this to work both as a light and a medium machine gun on a tripod. There's also allowing the base just focus production on one machine gun that way, but also being able to have sort of fill more rolls out. Sections advancing, sniper covering up here. Grenadiers there. A lot of cover here that benefits Aimstrong, but nothing that sort of seriously sort of really allows those rolls at the points at the same time for Symbiosis. Pack 40 here, worried about enemy armor and vehicles, but again, nothing so far there yet. Aimstrong is holding back, but he's taking up here. Could send quick follow up with the Cromwell or Centaur. Grenadiers push back. Sappers moving ahead, and there you go, taking punishing casualty there from the sniper and scout car. Good hit there. In this case, Aimstrong sort of waiting there. He's sort of hoping for the German sniper to hit himself. He's probably thinking Symbiosis is not expecting a second sniper. I mean, most players sort of tend to just, you know, go, oh well, I lost my sniper, I'm not going to put any more into that. So in this case, Aimstrong imagine sort of betting on Symbiosis being careless and you know, just poking it out a bit too far. But again, no sort of aggressive hits on several sides. They were just again trying to force away from Waffle. There we go, caught the German sniper. Hardened Devil dead. So there's always something going on here. Always something going on. And they're not just trying to rely on brute force here. There's a lot of maneuver, a lot of depth of flanking, and catching the other fellow unprepared. We got another sniper on the way here for Symbiosis as well. So further snipers here on the field. They're definitely apparently sort of both intent on having a sniper part of their force composition. We got the Vickers holding up here under the roof. And Tellermann's going down there. Again, Symbiosis clearly keeping in mind here that he wants to be prepared for Aimstrong rushing out any kind of vehicle. In particular, Aimstrong is late known for rather going for a quick Centaur AA tank, and of course in that sense having a Tellermann up that might just throw that off is good for him. Second German sniper arriving. Still no tech up there for Symbiosis. Tabs doing what they can here behind the Rauchenschlepper Ost there. Meanwhile, Aimstrong's made good progress in the east. So again, they're both constantly sort of shifting sides of the map. There, one moment it's German, the next moment it's British, then it's German again, and then pushing for the cop on. Here we got the German sniper here already ready, Grenadiers as well. British sniper is far removed, and Sab's in a bit of trouble. He's moving up. He needs to be careful. Opening up there. Got Fritz. At the same time, though, we know almost got the but. He's a bit out in the open here as well. Need to be careful there, Mr. Aimstrong. Almost got the section there. Vickers. Grenadiers moving up. They're going to wipe. Going to wipe. There we go. Taut. Alf did not make it back home for tea and biscuits. Meanwhile, though, we got a Cromwell on the way here for Aimstrong. Perhaps realising his tricks there might have been slightly cut off too. He's going for something slightly less than usual. Of course, something that can still do damage to infantry. Not a bad idea there from Aimstrong. Not a bad idea at all. Section then moving back and forth. Grenadiers sniper here. And now we're seeing sort of Symbiosis pushing back against Aimstrong more aggressively. Getting back map control. Still not taking it himself, though. He really could do so by now, I think. Probably should with armor there and arriving for Aimstrong. Still no choice of doctor for Aimstrong, though. Still no choice. And Symbiosis so far hasn't really made any use of his. I mean, obviously the Molotov's going to give it limited here, but yeah. Oh well. Doesn't matter as long as he actually ends up using it to some extent. Anti-tank is turning up here to just need to fall back again. Could pop some smoke here. Cromwell shooting away. And we got the officer upgrade as well, there, of course increasing its line of sight, but also its accuracy, making more lethal versus infantry amongst other things. So now Aimstrong's got the armor advantage here in the field against Symbiosis, who's finally taking up himself. Good work, good work. Fuel points constantly being traded back and forth here between the two sides. And Cromwell with sniper support spearheading a push here for the eastern fuel to deny to Symbiosis. Well done there, rolling forwards, not caring about what the Huns might have waiting for it. since the Pack 40 is basically waiting in the centre for something to sort of strike. Push up here in the west flank again. We've still got the Vickers here covering up here, trying to cover the munitions, but also make it harder for Aimstrong to use this area to move about in. Certainly having some success there. And it is almost right by the Cromwell sniper combo there. And a section pushing centrewards. Aimstrong, I think, could consider upgrading here, going for weapon racks and upgrading some of his sections there with Bren guns. I think that would do quite a bit of good for him. Would certainly give him a further upper hand versus the German infantry in most engagements. Swiftly rolling up the centre, reacting to Symbiosis' movements there with this Cromwell and of course the sniper. Always at hand. So Paul McCall being set up there as well. He could go here for a Stu, sort of immediately more deal with the Cromwell immediately with its high range, high rate of fire, higher penetration, and of course then afterwards here with infantry using a Pinderbank machine gun, otherwise its main gun. I mean that could work out. Of course he might also just go for the Flak Panzer, or he might just sort of go for the safer actual berth as both infantry and armour and go for the Panzer IV. I mean there's certainly a few options there for Symbiosis to consider. Governor here also losing Grenadier squad in the process. German sniper killing away, of course trying to be wary here of the British sniper. Doesn't want to get on his wrong side, more specifically end up in his sights. And Vic setting up to cover the victory point there. Sap is running straight into it, not the best day there. Peter lost in a fusillade of machine gun bullets. We've got more pressure towards the west it seems. And to take them moving up, still got the common angle at the centre, still ready to react. Checking movements from Symbiosis now in the east. Again, always sort of consciously shifting about here where and when he's attacking. Again, making it also harder for the defender than sort of actually prepare a defence. Since it's always then going to be, a next attack somewhere else, you always sort of have to judge, what are the chances of him attacking here or there. And if you can ensure your opponent is out constantly guessing when they're going to attack, you're going to have a much greater chance of actually pulling off your attacks as well. Quick push up here, also noting Aimstrong is not, for example, also upgraded his sections with 3 squad sizes, so I mean he's not really doing much with his infantry, which I do think he could try to more off. We've got a second tower on the way. That's going to be unpleasant there for Symbiosis, only first getting a Panzer IV up now. Gonna need to retreat here. Schnell, schnell! Oh, white, and the light machine gun dropped as well. Nasty combo there. Section going for the fuel point there, Victor's not covering up. We've got here push for the cut point, almost getting the anti-tank gun crew there, and Pioneers running about the centre with the minesweepers and flamethrower and a Pack 40 up here for the flank as well. Hoping to sort of catch some of Aimstrong's forces here. Not bad, not bad in this case. He's already pulling back the tank there. Reaction there by Aimstrong, and now the Centaur's out. Pressure is increasing ever Symbiosis. Panzer IV out in the field as well. Panzerkampfwagen 4. And those Grenadiers might end up regretting it in a few moments. And there we go.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
Nothing to immediately cover them. The Pack 40 is not quite there. Oh, looks like Aimstrong does not fully pursue. There you go. Cromwell taking hits off the Pack 40. Panzer IV advancing as well. Section over in the building, if Cromwell cutting behind the building at the same time, the Centaurs flanking against the Panzer IV. Good work, good work. All the rest of the troops are retreating, including the sniper. And there you go, Pack 40 crew annihilated in a matter of seconds there by the Centaur. British anti-tank gun setting up there to cover up and going for the German anti-tank gun there. Aimstrong does not waste a moment to grab some German equipment. Symbiosis in the hand does not relax either, quickly getting up a replacement anti-tank gun. Things are only getting a bit more hazardous here for Symbiosis. Now with 2 tanks on the field, including 1 very good against infantry, Symbiosis is in a bit of a pickle. Panzer IV heading out. Second Panzer Abwehrkanone ready. And there we go, Gunners put back again by the Centaur. Nasty little thing.
Infantry section is ready for battle.
And we got additional infantry checks up. He's actually up to 4 now. You'd really think at this point he'd consider maybe upgrading with infantry squad sizes there, or weapon rack, something to just give him a bit more oomph there versus Symbiosis one manner or the other. But nothing so far. Now it's time here for the mid-game analysis. Current situation, Symbiosis here is a bit on the back foot. Aimstrong is rather ascendant here. He's got more armor, infantry, anti-tank guns. Snipers also doing better. Symbiosis lost his. Plus sappers, anti-tank guns. Really, Aimstrong is in a very strong position, and he's certainly aiming to retain it. So what are Symbiosis' options here? I mean, obviously he needs to use the Panzer here rather wisely so he doesn't take too much damage, gets knocked out quickly. That would be rather catastrophic. He needs to do as much damage to the enemy armor, but also the infantry here with the Panzer IV. In that sense, I also think you should consider supporting it with a Stug. That would help him better versus the enemy armor. And if you can then sort of quickly deal with this Aimstrong's armor, then move on to him with infantry, he might have a decent chance of that, since the Stug would be the best choice there. I mean, you could try him for double Panzer IV, but that's going to be a lot further off in the sort of timeline, and I'm not entirely sure that's going to be quite helpful there for Symbiosis here and now. So that's definitely one thing to consider. Another thing might be in the longer run, some fuel caches to help speed up further armor, in particular the way that things are constantly shifting back and forth between the two players. A fuel cache then would really sort of stabilize Symbiosis' fuel economy just a bit. I think also some Panzer Grenadiers would be helpful. Some more assaulty infantry that could sort of take on the bridge intersections would be quite good for Symbiosis as well. Beyond that, not so much still to comment on, but again, to keep up with what he is otherwise doing, but be a bit mindful here of the firepower that Aimstrong can direct against him. For Aimstrong, keep up the pressure, get some bolted sections up, or get them weapon upgrades. Either of those two, both would be great, but either of those two I think would really give Aimstrong an extra edge there. And he needs to choose a doctrine. I mean, Commander Regiment, Royal Artillery Regiment, Royal Engineer, it doesn't matter, just choose one. I mean, all three could be good, but if we can consider all the infantry he has, Commander Regiment probably the best one, since Assault, is basically an ability that sort of works for the section. In that sense, it will probably be the most suited towards him. And he could also go for Royal Artillery. He's got both howitzers ready, so he could get a lot of that. He could get the Valentine. Well, of course, he could go for Royal Engineer, but Royal Engineer really would be the worst. He doesn't really have anything that sort of really works with him. I think the command vehicle wouldn't have much either, so not so much there. Again, I think Commander Regiment would be the most suited for him. Also more to cover. He's got plenty of munitions, smoke raid operations, Commander glides, of course, always helpful, plus air supremacy operations. So Commander Regiment seems the most sensible here. Though, of course, he could also go for them. It's not a bad one, but just at this point, Commander Regiment really would work the best. And again, it's part due to the 4th Infantry section. If he then upgrades them, with burn guns, again, Assault would be really good. And of course, Symbiosis, I mean, he could aim for a Tiger, but that's really going to require several fuel caches. And then he deals with these, at least one of these two first, otherwise, saving up now for a Tiger is going to be a very dangerous thing. So back to the fight here between the two sides, between these two titans of Company of Heroes. Both hardened players from the time of Company of Heroes 1. Fighting out here. Cromwell blasts away, Pack 40 opening up. Not quite hitting though, not quite hitting. And we got the Centaur striking out here. Vic is set up. Just not in its best position. Panther moving in. Shots fired. There we go, connected with the Centaur, but there we go. Vic is about to get massacred, wiped out. Getting rather close to the Centaur, and he's actually taking damage there. Just a bit from the Centaur, which actually can up close penetrate Panther IV armor somewhat reliably. Oh, we're down to half health already. Careful here, Symbiosis. Careful, 4-6. Cromwell moving. He got the Centaur, but his Panther IV's in a poor condition. Just need to blitz and get out of there. Blitz, Krieg. Come on, Schnell. No, it's not happening. Oh dear, Panther IV almost done here. He's still not blitzkrieging, and there's nothing to support it. And there we go, Panther IV lost. Oh dear. That was not the best development right there for Symbiosis. He got a Centaur, but he lost the Panther IV in the process. And he's down to 2 Grenadiers, 2 Pioneers, the Scout kind of Pack 40 here versus again Snipers, anti-tank guns, double sappers, 4 sections, biggest there's ultimate recruit, plus the Cromwell. I mean, right now, things are against here. I mean, twice as much population, there's only half of that. I mean, Symbiosis is going to have to pull off some pretty impressive moves here to really get back into this, because right now he's on the back foot. And Aimstrong is pretty much, well, the strongest, and he's sort of dominating. I mean, that Panzer IV lost really hurt. Oh, Gott in Himmel! He's calling in a bombing run as close to the enemy base as he can here. My God, we can see Symbiosis realise what's going on there. He's just pulling his men as far away as he can here. This is going to get unpleasant.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
There go bunker down. And infantry company down. That means he's down to his like to make a nice company and his former qualities. He's spread out his buildings there, seeing heavier push over the right flank now. But that was a lot of munitions there, sort of spent on just knocking out the bunker and the infantry company. But of course, he might feel that's worth it. And there's certainly also a psychological effect of basically just calling in a bombing run like that, close to your opponent's base and actually hitting some of the base buildings. Another Panzer IV here on the way for Symbiosis. Section moving ahead there. And Cromwell rolling ahead. The Veterans one has access to smoke shells. No upgrades, no specializations there, by the way, chosen by Aimstrong at all. Panzer IV almost done. Cromwell moving ahead there. Catching the gun. It's almost like a Pack 40. There we go. Got a good hit. Got a good hit. Halfway to Veterans 1. Almost got a section. We also got the snub there, who's by the way Veteran 3. Quite a nuisance there. Quite a problem for Symbiosis, who's got enough munitions here for a single fragmentation bombing run. But of course the question is, will we be able to do a match? By the way, second Panzer IV mobilised here for Symbiosis for the Wehrmacht. Section moving ahead, hitting heavy hits from the Grenadiers there with their lightest machine gun. And he's finally calling up some Panzer Grenadiers. 20 minutes into the game, calling in some Panzer Grenadiers.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Section in a bit of trouble there with Panzer IV now. Almost done with the spin pump machine gun as well. Anti-tank gun opening up. And opening up the section inside the building. The side already having seen better days there. And it's certainly not getting better there with the Panzer IV bombarding away. Knocking out walls and supports. There you go, rushing against the anti-tank gun there. Pack 40 this thing up to with the Panzer IV here. Stayed about a bit too long there in its line of fire. Got the Pack 40 there, crewing it with the Pioneers. Vic is shifting back here. Pack 40 here being pushed ahead by Aimstrong. Well, just basically left this to get the munitions, I suppose, more accurate. And there we go, Cromwell strikes. Sniper wipes out the pack crew there. Grenadiers forced away as well. Rushing the anti-tank with the Panzer, ensuring you can't easily deal with the two ballists rushing in first here. Not entirely sure what that thing sent first and foremost in here. I think he's trying to catch a sniper at this range. He's not working out. There you go, abandoned. What a mess here. Panzer doing some damage though. Cleared out the anti-tank and crew moving forward here. Cromwell almost knocked out. Pack 4 there perhaps did a bit of good there. Ooh, there we go, wiped out. And Panzer IV going enough for the sniper. Sniper caught out in the middle of the road. Negative cover and... can he make it? No! No! Wallace did not make it back home. They wiped out by the Panzer Grenadiers. Were now close to 82. I mean, that Veteran 3 sniper really gave them a huge experience boost. But the Panzer IV self got knocked out here with a recruit 6-pounder gun. So both sides is down one tank. And Aimstrong still got a larger force, but it's not quite as large now. The Panzer Grenadiers, all that, and that assault here just barely did it. Damn close though, damn close, but Symbiosis might just manage to get himself what he needs to get back in the fight here if he then plays his cards correctly. Section Sappers almost wiped out, in fact could be wiped out, nope, barely makes it. The next squad here I think is going to support the other squad here, do some damage here, help them sort of more quickly wipe out the units, and there we go. Quick rifle grenade as well, pushing for the west as well here, going more specifically for the victory points. Panzer Grenadiers almost reinforced. Another squad there could be helpful. We're trying to give again further. Oh, section wipe. That's going to hurt Aimstrong, who has actually gone for hammer specializations and now calling in a Comet tank. Really calling up the big tanks now. And that could definitely force Symbiosis' hand then towards the Stug, since the Panzer IV is definitely going to be undergunned in that sort of engagement. And we got mortar cover called in here as well on the centre, right around the Pack 40 with both the Grenadier squads. There we go. White Phosphorus resort rounds called in here. Forcing away there from the munitions. Well played there, well played. Section heroically fighting on there. Sergeant Peters leads his men forward, and there you go. Panzers hit the mine there. Almost wiped out, forced back to the base already. And Comet almost done, Comet almost done. Bunker up here. Floating a bit of manpower there. What was Symbiosis thinking? What was he thinking? And there we go, we got the Comet. Officer already on the way. Tank commander.
We are losing a sector.
So far, I've only been using the ability of doctrine here for actually using mortar cover. Bit rare ability to use, but again, it's one that's actually pretty good if you use it properly, since again, it can make it much harder for your opponent to defend here. They can also use it to break up an attack. It's a very good ability, I think. White phosphorus and regular mortar rounds. And there we go. Good hit there, or at least an impressive looking hit there from the Comet, though it actually doesn't hit anything. It's almost wiped out. There you go, a few kills in. Still no upgrades for the sections whatsoever. No bolster sizes, no Bren guns, no nothing. Manpower flux still continues here with Symbiosis. Looks like he's really just aiming for that Panzer IV, which is getting a bit of an curious decision there. Now they use a Comet out on the field, which in a one-on-one fight will easily dominate against the Panzer IV. Pioneers pushing back the sappers. We got Vickers, they're nicely covering things up. Sandbags down, and there we go. He is going for a third Panzer IV here. Symbiosis is definitely determined to use those Panzer IVs as much as possible. Comet just looking for some targets, something to kill. But sadly not locating anything.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Nothing yet, at least. Sorting up the centre there, sap section, then a nice bit of heavy cover there provided by themselves. Pack 40 covering up. Got more mines down there from Aimstrong, further repairing the defence there against Symbiosis. Nicely done.
The enemy is taking
Panzer
our
with
territory.
Pioneers walking towards the west. He's going to have to take a rather deep flank around here to get behind the Vickers arc of fire. Otherwise, those flankers will not have the best of day. And no, he's actually laying down razor wire, not mines. Interesting decision there. Comet moving out, but there's a Telemine, and it whirls off. Heavy engine damage. Panzers are taking hot hits, but they're doing some damage to the sappers, almost wiping them out. Pioneers with flames moving up, they're burning away at the infantry section, almost wiping up. There we go, down to half. And we got Assault going in there. Quick reconnaissance move allows us to move back more quickly, also gives them a boost there. Heinz there flying about on the field, trying to get, though he can just attack round on the Comet through the hedges here. I'm not entirely sure he's not doing it either way though. Panzer IV getting it from the front. Telemann really got the damage. He might have a chance for still. Pack 40 should get the help there. Panzer IV needs to be pulled back for repairs then. Sections there we go, moving up, wiping up the Pioneers there by the looks of it. Then good use of that assault bonus, and there we go. Veterans, Pioneers lost. Nothing then to repair the Panzer IV with. He's going to have to call up more Pioneers to link any further units there. So that's going to hurt Symbiosis as well. Almost got the Vickers. Sappers firing away there, and there we go, holding up positions as well, using the assault bonus. That's going to be difficult here for the Panzers from ahead. They could try a bomb grenade, and there we go. Geballte Ladung. Did a bit of damage, but not enough, and anti-tank cleared up, and doing what he can. And it is advancing, and there we go, assault has worn off, so we're actually seeing two abilities otherwise rarely used here by the British, but used here by Aimstrong. Jolly good show there. Grenades moving up, almost catching the anti-tank on there. Could get the white. And there's still another Pioneer to get toward here, so now we're calling up more. Either way, that Panzer IV needs to be repaired, and that is Schnell. And there we go, anti-tank and crew cleared out. He could try and steal the anti-tank here from under Aimstrong's nose, but there's, well, a bit too many troops in close proximity. Sniper on the way there, third sniper from Aimstrong. Third sniper. Quite a few there. And guys are going to fight here for their side of the road. Baker setting up support here, sections moving ahead. Double veteran defeat guns with that machine guns, that should certainly impose a bit of threat here towards this, any sort of reckless movement. Panzer gun that is there, halfway to victory 3, but on the other hand, not in a good condition. Certainly a lot of action here in this 1v1 between these two players. And the tank gun being prepared, sappers as well.
Our opponents are seizing
Grabbing a victory
sector.
point, repairing the... No, not repairing it. Oh dear, Symbiosis might be pushing his luck a bit much there. Pioneers, they just need to retreat, but careful there, Symbiosis 4-6.
Well done. We have forced the enemy down to 200 points.
More troops up there. There's no anti-tank guns right nearby, but still, you know, if he links us being just a moment too long, that Panzer IV is going to be knocked. Oh, quick engine damage there, but looks like it quickly wore off.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
Just need to get that Panzer IV repaired. Come on, Symbiosis, get it back to full health. Also, a lot of manpower there. Really should get out some more troops than Panzer gunners. Maybe an MD-42 will help control some of the territory. More Pack-40s in case Aimstrong aims for another Comet, which it actually looks like he is. So, of course, in that sense, another Stuke then would be a good, well, a Stuke in the first place. Not really good to float that much manpower. Come on, Symbiosis. Waste of munitions there from Symbiosis. Blew up a bush and that was about it. And there you go. Second Comet from Aimstrong. Second Panzer Squad there from Symbiosis. There you go, getting that Panzer IV finally fixed up there. Good hit in the section. Panzer's moving ahead. Anglers are flanking against the 53 section in heavy cover. Panzer's moving into the north here. Pack 40 plus a sniper there. And getting another Pack 40. It's a lot of the manpower there. That Symbiosis can sing all of something expended in one go. Pack 40 crew there annihilated, dead, tot, nicht mehr. And about to clear out the other anti-tank crew as well. Because opening up, they're going to suppress them away. Good work, section holding up. Delaying the Panzer as much as they can until that Comet is in position. So there we go. Second Comet up here for the 11th Armoured. Ready to deal with Harry Hun. And there we go. Good hit there. Good hit. Panzer just needs to blitz out of there. And this time, Symbiosis is not too late in doing so. Take no chance there versus that Comet. Pack 40 moving up. Panzer's here fighting down south versus the Sappers. Getting some damage there. Comet though straight on the hunt here for the Panzer IV. Pack 40 setting up there. And another bombing run. Oh, yeah, move the Pack 40 pack. Oh, he's moving ahead though. He's moving ahead. He's separating it from the rest of the force. Panzer IV also quite a bit of damage there. Panzer there, veteran 23. Vickers still setting up there. Other squad they've got flanking in. And there we go, Pack 40 there wiped out, and bombing run going in there. Oh dear, like to make a nice company gone. Panzer close being wiped here on the retreat by the Comet. Pack 40 by the way, not recruitable, completely wrecked, which means he's only got the Panzer to really contest the Comet. He could try and get a Stuke now, in fact he could have gone for the Stuke much sooner, but for the reason Symbiosis apparently never considered Aimstrong might aim for another Comet, something just building up numbers there as it would have been better. So right now Symbiosis is in quite a bit of trouble. There's a Comet loose in his base. I mean, the rest of Aimstrong's force is not too strong. I mean, he can somehow wear this. He might actually have a chance of pulling back. Right now he's lost his Panzer IV, means he's got nothing to stop the Comet. He's got nothing. I mean, the rest of Aimstrong's force is getting weak. If he get rid of the Comet, Symbiosis could push through with the Panzer grenades, all that, but if he can't, you know, Aimstrong has a very good chance of basically dominating Symbiosis, and there he goes, actually realising, oh wait, maybe I should just go in and kill some more Germans before they have any chance of getting anything that could counter my Comet. I'm starting to worry here that Symbiosis might be aiming for a Tiger tank. And we got commandos on the way as well.
The territory is out of contact.
This could very easily turn against Symbiosis once more. Well, further, really. Section there torn apart, Panzer attacking, leading the way forwards for Germany. There you go, the commanders joining on the field here, going to need to open up quickly. Heavy fire there, raking down the fields. There you go, commanders were able to push through it. Now it's down to the Panzer Grenadiers here, veteran 3 and 1. But we got the Comet striking straight against the Panzer Grenadiers. There we go, forcing retreat, forcing retreat. He's not done anything. He's building another light to mechanized complete, but no attempt at a Stuke here. It seems like Symbiosis is really basically banking everything on a Tiger, when he probably should be something that might just have a chance of dealing with the Comet from a distance. Instead, now it's just hammering away at his base there, wiping out units. Then it is annihilated, and of course he can just basically drive around. He can even fire White Phosphorus Shell straight in the infantry, making things even easier. He can pop grenades. Crushing the infantry here. He's getting a pack 40. Oh dear, Symbiosis might have bet on the wrong thing here. 15 kills. Oh dear, this is a massacre. And there we go, grenade in the midst of everything, wiping out the Pentagon. It's the Vection 231s. Ah, 9. At this point, that's pretty much GG here. Pretty much GG. A very close fight here between the two players, but at the end there, I think Symbiosis made some rather unfortunate decisions against Aimstrong, which rather like Aimstrong to get the upper hand here with his second Comet. Had he instead, thought ahead, maybe this figure, maybe if there came another Comet, would I be prepared for it with a single Panda 4? Had he thought, no, gotten a Stuke, that Comet probably would have lost, because then, Aimstrong just banking everything on a single Comet there, it might not quite work out as well. Instead, I'm not entirely sure what thought process for Symbiosis either way though. As you can notice, he's just basically rolling over Symbiosis here. He's really got nothing left. Whereas Aimstrong's got most of the map here, most of the forces. And the big tank, which is now actually Veteran 2. And again, we see Assault Hitting users actually used most of the abilities except for Smoke Raid Operation, which also marks Aimstrong is actually one that made more use of the Doctor than most other players do when it comes to Commander. But there we go, GG, game over. Fully then. Again, sort of mentioned things here. Again, Symbiosis made some good moves, but I think in part he got a bit too stuck then. Panda Force never considered the Stuke, which again has good range, good rate of fire, good penetration, something you really want to do with armor. Again, something that could have supported his first Panda 4. Instead, it never quite happened then, so he also that first Panda 4. Yeah. So there were some prompts there with Symbiosis as the game progressed. He also, I think, should let some Panda Grenadiers already out on the field. I think that would also benefit Symbiosis quite a bit. Then again, Fuel Caches really was aimed for the Tiger Tank. Instead, there were some half meshes, so overall, get a bit too much obsession with the Panda 4, which will get Aimstrong there, good chance of re-push back. So while Symbiosis made some good tactical moves from time to time, did a lot of damage, ultimately he could never really cement and sort of do something to really push back Aimstrong, because he just kept, underestimating Aimstrong in a sense, because he apparently never expected a second, Comet. I mean, really that second Comet that just bases off, in the end, pushed over Symbiosis because he'd done nothing at all to prepare for it, and apparently never considered, a second one could be coming. So we're well played there, Aimstrong. Also well played by Symbiosis. Really good fight. Here's some really good action on all sides here. Nothing just sort of meandering about there. Not some bashing head in the wall. Good flanking, good maneuvering, good harassment, all that stuff, and really good use of the doctrine here by Aimstrong. I mean, he pretty much used every ability, including ones that are rarely used, like mortar cover and assault, and that was really nice to see. And again, they really did a lot for him. So I hope some people learned from that. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. Remember to press the like button. That is also appreciated. It helps more people see my videos. So do that. And if not, send in replay and apart some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Ding saying cheers, thank you for watching, and hope to see you all another time. Bye.